The victim died at 10:15. 10:15. Plus 4 strong. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Torn by ringmaster, found in tailcoat pocket. Okay, that's one big thing. It said to the murderer. So I don't think it was the person who murdered. When he says to the murderer, I don't know if it's referring to the ringmaster because he's the one who was murdered. Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. He didn't invite Maya? Oh, he's going to get an earful later. Hamburger. Just thinking about it, it's making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. No, you're fine. It's fine. You don't need one. Entrance. Hold on. Can I present the whole thing to Ben? No. What's up, pal? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma? What a boring text sound. Or ringing. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. It's Miss Von Karma. Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See you, pal. Wait, he's got like a Von Karma radar? That's great! It's, Gumshoe's, like, proximity alert. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The winds are biting... Enter Von Karma. As biting his lashes from a whip. Maya, no! Campy. She can't hear me! Campy! Perfect. Got it. Oh, Campy, you know the rules. Oh, you can't hear me. I think I'll give you another week. Von Karma. Giant waves back to you. It was a real battle today in the courts, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You have to jump out and scare us like that. What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true. You mean a story of my defeat at the hands of your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Is this where we get to learn more about Von Karma? Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Needs any more hints? Conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat me and you want to beat and destroy me. Got it. Yeah, really. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred Von Karma. Yeah, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. She already gave her a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then, what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Edgeworth! Oh! What, do you have like you have a crush on him or something? Edgeworth? What, Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why do you want to even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trains the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma? Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. He's older than you. Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Cactus, happy hump day. Thank you for that compliment. I do try to look sexy. No, I'm wearing shorts. I'm not wearing PJs. Shorts. But at least they're pants. Got him! The man who inspired me to become an attorney. No, dress pants are not comfortable. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. I know, Fantasia. I know. I'm wearing pants. Good luck in your scrim, Sky. Go kick some butt and learn something and play well. He vanished. It's your fault he is gone. What? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth is death? He's not dead. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, the case after that one... he never set foot in a court again. I don't think he died. I'm very sure he didn't die because there's games of after this that you play as Edgeworth. I think they're just speaking very morbidly. They never actually say he's dead. And then one day he just vanished. They say he's vanished, so he's not here. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Well, that's actually pretty conclusive, don't you think? Dang. That was a year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. I know. I know Fantasia's a liar. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Pff, of course it is. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name of Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. And whip. And it won't be in that way. It'll be an evil way. Unless he's into that. In which case, that'd be pretty cool, because I'd like with... Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth? I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick. Edgeworth's the same age as we are. And, hold on. Is he in here? He's not. I think we're like 22 or 23, and we're the same age as Edgeworth, and these ladies are both 18. That's fine. Miss Von Karma? I don't know if you're at God's, if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of this, enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? Huh. This old dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. So regardless, I have nothing to inform you of today. Edward does not have gray hair. Wait, does he? Maybe it's silver hair. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. Sorry I brought it up, Nick. That's okay. You can make it up to me later. Like a great big hug. Whoa, hey! What's up? Well, Brick, we can't make it up with burgers because that would be if we did something wrong to Maya, we'd make it up to her with burgers. For her to make it up to us, something else. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. How? But here at the circus, everyone calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you remember the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope, or the free-flying trapeze. Nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Godot is a Gramps too? Oh man, I'm gonna have to think of a good voice for him too. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. What? The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes, I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he's spoiled Regina. Yeah, delusioned her a little bit. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Sounds like almost like Doug from Up. Oh my gosh, did I do that? I was trying to give him like almost this Indian purposeful English inflection just to make sure it's different. I can't do very good. Again, guys, I'm not a professional voice actor. If you think I am, you're funny. Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? What is the proper way to ask somebody that kind of question? Without, like, offending them. I wouldn't mention it, we'd talk back and forth, and I'd say, you know, I'm curious, and I'm going to ask the awkward question. How did you end up in the wheelchair? Is that kind? I don't lead with it. Same thing if they had, like, a big marring on their face, or, like, if they were an amputee. I'd be curious, and I'd say, look, I'm going to ask an awkward question, feel free not to answer, but I'm curious. What happened to your arm? Would you be offended? And if you're going to ask somebody in a wheelchair, I'm just going to be... We've talked back and forth about random stuff so far between us and Acro. This is a fine opportunity. And she said she's sorry to ask. Why are you in a wheelchair? Depends on how exactly how they got to that place, but we don't know until we ask. Like, we have to ask. The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobat session, right? Somebody's lying to me. Ba, 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 ba. I'd ask, why is it that you need a wheelchair? That's a better way of asking that, Fantasia. Since somebody in a wheelchair doesn't specifically need it 24/7, you have a friend with multiple sclerosis that uses her chair only when she goes out for long periods of time. That's a better, more polite way to ask. I like it. Cool. Oh, I also just realized something. I have -1 decibel on my microphone. Now we're back up. You think Regina put Acro in the wheelchair? We don't know yet. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then? 6 months. We'll have to probably need to like look around. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw... What you saw? That sounded ominous. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed, sleeping, when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. See, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? What is that spaceship-looking thing? And it is upper body strength, that thing by the bed, but on his foot end of the bed, what is that thing? You can't see where my mouse is. Above the hat shadow. What the heck is that for? Is that more upper body strength stuff? I have no idea. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. Yeah, it looks like a airplane. I don't know what it's for, though. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. Tell us about your monkey. Yeah, money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, right? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Cool. We're supposed to show this. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I'll try not to think about him. That girl won't even look at it. Looks like something is really weighing on him. Okay, same thing. But the murder thing. What's this? That's what we want to know. He was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria. He suddenly looked incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it. Okay. Nope. Box. Nope. I think Regina will probably show up in a little bit. Let's see what we have to find out. Like one or two things. Let's see what we can get. At least what the first thing is. That way we know what, because we have to have 3 things. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real case, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Okay, we don't have to think of that. Something about a practice injury. Okay. We'll come back. And that's a big, like, punishment, too, for getting it wrong. Ooh. Anything new in here? Anything different? The basketball new? No. I think that's it. I don't see anything changed. Okay. Oh, good. Von Karma's gone. Grr. Got a bad feeling about this. Grr. Grar. Meow. Nick. Wonderful. Today's special must be a Filet-O-Phoenix. It's like, stay, heal. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Wait, she's gonna have the tiger eat the monkey? That's mean. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much. To say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. Yeah, because I don't think anybody explained to her what death is. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Star. That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. That is kind of sweet. It's really sad, because I don't think she fully grasps it. But it's still pretty nice. Wait, there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? I didn't say that out loud! Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will. I think. I got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I know, Maya's reading our mind. It's kind of creepy. She's really coming on to us. I wonder if everything is alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? Must be something shiny, right? I know she's showing her crush. Dude, they need to just hurry up and get married. Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney, if you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. These are all the same thing. But of course. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning back from that request. Yay! You're really gonna do it? Okay, we have to present things to her. Note. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket. Phoenix sees Maya as a little sister, confirmed by the maker. Yeah, but it's Japanese. Brother-sister complex. That doesn't mean anything. So he sees her as a little sister, and I guess I noticed it, but it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time. Breakfast time. Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. So she had it in her pocket. Is she the one that posted it? That's when you realize this piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep. But since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How did you know? So either Regina posted it... Okay, no, Regina posted it. But it sounds like it's not hers, it sounds like it's Acro's. Huh. Itsuka, yeah. The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Anyway, Grand Prix photo. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, anything about Max seems like I get the same thing. Pepper? That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria? Huh? It's from the cafeteria. It's not? I remember seeing it there. So this was the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Wooden box? Nope. You don't like the monkey. No. Okay. You didn't have anything else to talk to her about, right? No. Just in case. We'll go to cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. So we all know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello. Welcome to Bistro de Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. Those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into a hamburger heaven.
I bet. I could tell by the smell. Whoa. I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Give me a burger. Oh wait, where did that one? Yeah, Maya drooling. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do?
That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
He was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though. He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. It's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
Get over what tragedy, Mo? I would think tragedy here would be the death of the ringmaster.
Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
It must mean the tragic yeah, that.
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo.
Yeah, there wasn't any Cyclops. Mo, I mean, just respect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if someone could get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago.
Eek, eek.
Mo, I'm right, aren't I? There they are. Okay, there is something else going on here. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It's just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, huh? Let's see what we have to get for him. Yeah, the green screen's looking good, but the sun's still out. We'll see. I hope it works. Otherwise, I'll have to... Probably when Twitch pays me, I'll get the sound things and another light. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Nah, I like burgers. Actually, I kinda got an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it? A cause of the accident. Okay, I don't think we have that. I honestly have not had a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and what probably feels like a year. And I don't get to go there often. There's a Toho character named Junko? Yeah, that's what I would think. If I hear the name Junko, I'm gonna go back to freaking Danganronpa. Oof.